Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Plays the Dragon Disciple, where last time we searched the asylum to find the key to the patient's wing, and now finally we have arrived there, and we need to find Armand Albrecht, and the first thing we need to do is to get into the wing.
You return to the asylum, ready to find and free Armand Auerbach. You need his help to modify the unbreakable heart, so that you can use it in your confrontation with Dr. Mordenheim.
Then let's go in, and it looks like we've got things to fight. Apparently they've turned around.
Step out of the asylum's reception area and into the dark and quiet patient's wing. Now you can continue your search for Armand Auerbach.
Oops. Looks like we've got some disorderly orderlies. Alright, I was willing to chase them down before doing anything, but I got interrupted. Because I assume that this is a hostile pair. And I see that we need 2 signal crystals. I would presume that they'll be scattered amongst the rooms. Now, one of them we've already opened up. Ah, this must be the other room. Asylum flesh golem. Okay, so we have more of these flesh golems. Now, have they turned most of the patients into flesh golems? That would be horrific, but consistent with some of the things I've seen in this adventure. Is there something this way? I'm not too sure what our friend was doing over there, but what I want to do is I want to take care of the rooms one by one before going through the door that I suspect that we've unlocked. An empty room. Asylum patient. Stranger. The walls, they're moving. I can see the darkness whirling around me. The fiends, they want to eat. They're hungry. Don't tell the nurse. She'll get mad at me. I need to be normal. Normal doesn't scream in the dark. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that, I suppose. See, that's the signal crystal that we opened up first. Alright, so the nurses aren't attacking me. Oh. But the flesh golem is. I will leave the nurses alone. Okay, that one we've already opened. That one was... Okay. Nothing there. Okay, that is opened up, but we want to check out these 2 doors first. Instruction manual. You find a book on a patient's bed filled with diagrams and scrawled notes. You can make out what seems to be a recipe. The head orderly is dangerous. He will come after me. It's only a matter of time before I'll taken down from my bed and disappeared, just like the others. It may seem that you can't win against him because of his blessing of the full moon, but I can know exactly what can bring him to his knees. Combine the following: a silver weapon, radioactive material, and rope for a fuse. Put them together and the head orderly will go boom. Alright, a silver weapon. I guess that makes sense considering the whole thing about blessing of the full moon. A radioactive material. You mean like Idilium and what was the other one? Anyway, and rope for a fuse. Okay. For best results, maybe deploy a ritual circle. Thwarting the dark powers can be tricky business.
You find a small manual. It contains instructions on how to build a bomb that will counter the head orderly's special power, the blessing of the full moon.
All right. Hello there. Sleepy. I suppose so. And there are 4 other notes. So that last note is probably the most important one, since that'll tell me what I need to do. I will presume I will find all these materials around in here at some point. I'll also find plenty of orderlies. Or, yeah, those are orderlies. How about this way? No? Golems? This way is silverware. Ah, a silver weapon. A group of unusually sharp forks made of pure silver rests on the table. Okay, pick up the silverware. Just trying to remember what those things were. Okay, a silver weapon. Okay, that'll be the silverware. A fuse. Oh, something radioactive. Yeah. Like Victrium or Didium. Okay, and we know that that section is the next area.
The plaque beside this locked door reads, "To the basement." The door requires an iron key.
Okay, so obviously we'll get the iron key later. So, this way. Check out every room here, right? Huh? Oh. That explains. Of course, it's the restroom. Alright. If I need a place to rest up, we'll have it there. But for now, continue along the way. A power crystal for that.
A mysterious woman stands in the center of this room. She startles at your approach.
Eleanor Bauer, Asylum Deputy Director. Surprised she didn't attack me on sight. It's confirmed. The brute has some kind of supernatural protection. Reportedly, he made a pact with the old spirits that still dwell up in the mountains. My source says that he brags about eating the hearts of those wolves he had stuffed and put them in the front lobby. Eating the hearts of the wolves. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like... Are there werewolves then that he put into there? You must be the intruder. The one that on Victra's list. I am the deputy director of this asylum, second only to the director himself. Have you found what you're looking for? I might be able to help you. Solve a problem of mine, and I'll solve one of yours. Okay, maybe. So what is your problem? The director is the problem. He's one of Victor's sycophants, and a terrible director besides. He'd rather lock patients away and treat them. It's only due to my efforts that the patients are treated with a modicum of modern technique. And then there's what he does in the basement. If only I could stop him. If the director were gone, I could do wonders to reestablish the patients. Rehabilitating the stage. Perhaps, with the right procedures, some will be able to return home. That will only be possible if the director is gone. For good. Do you understand? Well, director's definitely a villain, and killing villains is what I do, but that head orderly is in the way, and I can't put a scratch on him. Well, unless I find some radioactive materials, a fuse, to go with the silverware. Yes, you're right about that. The head orderly is almost immortal, thanks to his dark gift. He calls it the blessing of the full moon. I had a patient who was helping me with just this issue, until the director locked him down in the basement. My patient was able to combine his knowledge of explosives and supernatural phenomena to create a recipe for a bomb that would theoretically remove the head orderly's supernatural abilities, rendering him vulnerable. A bomb. Is this thing what you mean? Oh, you found the recipe. Perfect. Yes, continue searching for the ingredients. I'm sure that everything that you need is somewhere in this asylum. For now, keep evading the head orderly. Perhaps you could trap him down in the hall in a rickety old storage room. It's one blast away from collapsing. If you can lure the head orderly inside, maybe you can bury him in the rubble. That would buy you the time to keep going. Okay, one blast away. Well, how am I supposed to do that? The director keeps fuel in the storage room. Fuel that he needs to power his devices, the ones that he uses in the basement. And because he is both incompetent and an idiot, the director has cramped so much fuel into that room that the place will go up in flames quite easily. Okay, so if I can help you, you need to help me. I'm looking for Armand Arbach. Don't try to claim that you've never heard of him. Oh yes, I have heard of him. The tinkerer is held down in the basement in a special cell. Don't ask me why. I have not been made privy to that information. All that I know is that the director has a use for him, and that Dr. Mordenheim wants to believe that he is no longer exists. Okay. Off to the basement I go then.
Dr. Bauer describes how the director of the asylum has been abusing his power. You also learn that the head orderly cannot be defeated until his dark gift, the blessing of the full moon, has been dealt with. The deputy director describes a nearby storage room that's on the brink of collapse. If you can lead the head orderly there, you may be able to trap him inside, buying you time to continue your search.
Okay. This thing is showing a passage here, but I don't see it. So I'm going to assume then that that goes with something else. Actually, did we going all the way on this end? Going on? Oh, that's right. She just opened that up for me. Anything here? Nope. Anything here? These. Okay, bro. Oh, Oh!
Remember what the deputy director said. If you can destroy the weakened sections of this room, you should be able to trap the head orderly.
Okay. Lots of explosives here. Thank goodness for good saving throws. So all I do is weaken this room by setting it ablaze.
Fiery debris rained down on the head orderly, pinning him. Now's your chance to escape.
Alright.
You flee the crumbling, fiery room.
Alright. I am starting to suspect that my assistant is poking her nose into things that should not concern her. She seemed rather interested in you. Sniff her out what she's up to, and then report back to me. But do not harm her. Her arcane skills are still required. The basement circle requires her some work, and I am much too busy for such matters. Okay, so interesting. Is that tend to be a trap or a basement? There is a dial in front of the safe. It seems to require a numerical combination. Well, I have a feeling that... What happens if I ask him to melt the lock? Something tells me it's not going to work in this case. Okay, you're not even going to try. Oh, actually, did I? Alright, so what happened? Alright, let's try and get him nice and close in. My guess is that this is intentionally not working. Yeah. Alright, so the orderly is stuck there for the moment. We've got danger all over the place, and we've got this thing going down. Oh, what's up there? Scrap of paper. Safe. First part 49. Oh. Okay.
You find an incomplete passcode inside this journal.
Alright. Oh. So... Now the question is, do I go down there or not? Okay, you guys stay here. This thing must be designed so that I can get back up after... Oh, there's a ladder. And there's spiders. Alright, here's the next thing. Safe code, last part. 10-21. 10-21. Alright, so what I'll do is I will go here. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna have to... Actually... Let's heal up now before, just in case anything goes wrong. Okay, good. I think the rest will be fine. So, oops. Nope. Let's see if we can open this up. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of this place. What's this way? Oh. Really? Is this the same room? I sort of went full circle then. I don't know how I managed that, but okay. No, it's not the same room. Okay, back to the restroom. Okay. Now, unfortunately, doesn't that put me on the wrong side of the assistant? Ah, it's a way to get to and from the area without going through that phase-in and the assistant. Okay. Something that will be useful later on. But for now, I need to get back to the room with the safe. I think I need to because there might be either radioactive materials or a fuse there. So, up this way. And at least now I know that I don't need to go through there. Spot danger. Let's see what we have here. Let's try this now that we know that. Okay, you enter the code you found. 491021. Okay, the game remembered it for me.
You enter the correct passcode. The safe springs open, revealing an iron key. You find an iron key inside the safe. This will unlock the door to the basement.
Okay. So now, I guess that means I have to come down this way. So, Geronimo, and we'll meet in the restroom. So now we just need the basement door, right? Oh, let's try.
You turn the iron key in the lock. The door to the basement swings open.
Okay. The basement. Nothing like getting to a new place and the first thing you see is a signal crystal. Oh. Go that way. That way. You're so close. Seems like the spirit is on my side. Obviously someone who got us killed here. Killed by the malefactors of this location. Okay. Rope. You find a coil of rope. It should work as the bomb's fuse. Alright. You find an undead patient. Pick up. Are they speaking to me or to somebody else? And is it related to the insects that just came along? Well, that was... Well, it got us one of the 3 items that we need, so I can't say it was unproductive. That doesn't go anywhere. So, will I find what I seek here? Nothing there, except a body. Or is it a body? Trying to decide whether or not to... Okay. They decide, no, let's not be violent. Is this another small room? I mean, take care of the small room before going into the large area. No, just a patient. All right.
You see a sturdy crafting table in the center of this room. You can use it to craft the bomb.
This is some sort of radioactive material, likely a byproduct of some experiment. With this, you'd be able to build the bomb that's needed to defeat the head orderly. Okay, pick up the radioactive material.
You found all the materials needed to create the bomb, as described in the manual you found earlier. Now to combine the pieces. You find a green key on the dusty floor.
Now that you have collected all the ingredients, you can put together a bomb. Would you like to combine the rope, the radioactive material, and the silverware? Yeah, let's build a bomb. What could go wrong? Right, makeshift bomb. What could possibly
You
go?
combine the materials to create the bomb. You can use it in your next confrontation with the head orderly to dispel his special power.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. Record of experiment 581, patient number 4809S, code name L. Administered electroshock therapy for 3 minutes continuously. This was evidently too much time for the brain to handle. Patient rendered catatonic. Will harvest the heart and use in experiment 938. This place is a madhouse. And not in a way
You can hear muttering on
that's
the other side
obvious.
of this door. It's locked, and you do not have the key.
Just in case a green key takes care of it. I did have the key.
You see a wide array of lab equipment in this room, along with a row of brains and jars.
Oh, yuck. Oh my. Red brain. Blue brain. Black brain. You've got to be kidding me. This is horrific. Place the brain in the correct jar. Pull the lever when you have placed the brains into the jars to find out if you did the right combination. Red. The youngest sister shone bright in the cold, but she wasn't prepared to face the eternal winter's wrath. Blue. The eldest sister studied hard, but she never met her lofty goals. Black. The middle sister gained their parents' jewels and gold, but her wealth didn't help her when the time came. Really? So I'm supposed to put these together. Okay, so the youngest sister was bright in the cold. I mean, she looks like the one that's brightest basal material, but she wasn't prepared for the eternal winter's wrath. The eldest sister studied hard, but she never met her lofty goals. Okay, bright in the cold, studied hard, and gold and jewels. And this one looks like she's got gold and jewels. So I'll presume that she has the black brain. Oh, actually. Hold on. What does she have there? Oh, she has a book. Okay, so that's the one that studied hard. Okay, so we have wealthy, bright because she has the lantern. So I suppose this seems horrific, but okay. I suppose we're going to have to solve this puzzle for some reason. Okay, so let's see. Red is the youngest, so red in the middle, and she's wearing red. Okay. Blue, eldest sister studied hard, so she's got the book, and she's wearing blue, and black is the middle sister. So, okay, just remember that black goes with the gold. All right, so the black brain goes here. The blue brain goes here. And the red brain goes here. And what happens when I pull this lever?
A panel in the wall slides open, revealing a hidden passage.
Alright. I was almost afraid that they'd come to life or something like that, but perhaps it was just a puzzle to act as a password or something like that. Okay. A little rest stop. Uh-huh.
The wall creaks open, revealing a large laboratory and a metal cage. A gnome imprisoned in the cage calls out as you approach.
Who's that? Mordenheim? It couldn't be. A friend? Impossible! Who are you?
You're letting me out? A friend then, not foe? Good. It has been a long time since I've seen a friendly face. Too long. But then again, even friends can have ulterior motives. What exactly do you want from me? Well, do you remember Elise? She tells me that you're the only one in all of Lemordia whose technical skill can rival Victra's. I need that kind of talent to stop her from destroying this realm. Oh, I'm not a particularly brilliant as Victra, but I am good. Too good. That's why I'm here. Things were mostly fine back when I worked as her assistant. I did everything she asked. Then she made the unbreakable heart. Then when I was testing it, I discovered something terrible. I'm not exactly sure how, but it's the heart that's sucking the heat out of Lemordia. It's the heart that's causing the endless winter. I told Victra that she needed to let go of Elsie, let go of the heart, concentrate on fixing the winter. She didn't care. She even said that she planned to make more hearts. Ooh, boy. And we thought the Rizia was bad. This is the heart of Rizia. She thought that I might try to mess with the heart, so she knocked me out. I woke up here in the asylum. I assume Victra told Elise about this when Elise recovered. If not, you probably wouldn't be here. I hope Elise doesn't hold it against me. Sometimes you have no choice. You have to sacrifice one to save the flock. Common sense. Oh, don't worry, she gets it. So, can you help me destroy the unbreakable heart or not? Well, easy enough for me. I need to move some things around, make the heart unstable, but I'll need to cut her open, and there's no guarantee that the thing won't blow up then and there with all of us present. Then we'll just hope that it doesn't. Well, are you ready to go? You wouldn't make me wait any longer than the years I've already spent down here. the director, he makes me hurt them. I don't want to be used like that anymore. Okay, get ready. It's time to go.
Armin Auerbach says he'd help you if he could, but the asylum's director would never allow him to leave. To prove the point, both the director and the head orderly immediately walk in, seeking a final confrontation. You use the green key to open the cage holding Armin Auerbach.
That surprised enemies
the head
here.
orderly charges, the director springing to action beside him. The asylum's director crumples to the ground. He won't be able to mistreat the asylum's patients any longer.
Very well. Now, how do I use the bomb? I guess I'm going to have to first figure out where to put the bomb. Okay, let's see. Defeat the head orderly. Strip the head orderly from his immortality. Yes, so first I've got to figure out where to put the
The head orderly transforms into a werewolf with a deafening howl. Now that his true nature has been revealed, you can weaken him with the bomb.
How do I do that? How do I... You know, it's sort of like a little detail that they left out in there. It's like, how do you...
You position the bomb on the
Ah!
floor.
I just had to go there.
The head orderly into your trap. The head orderly steps on the bomb you left on the floor. He howls as his figure dims, as though some vital force has been drained from his body. Now that he's been weakened, you can defeat him once and for all. The head orderly lets out a whimper as his body thuds against the stone tiles. You half expect him to rise again, but he stays down, now forever at rest.
Well done. I must thank you for dealing with the director.
You found Albrecht. I'm glad. And the director's dead. I'm very glad. Finally, I can get some work done around here. Well, I need to take Albrecht with me to the Isle of Agony right away. Of course, I did promise to help if you upheld your end of the deal. Albrecht was only here because of Dr. Mordheim's mandate. He's perfectly sane. As I am not like the former director, I will not dream that the sane man should just be here to test my theories. You said that you're going to the Isle of Agony? Well, I'll open up a portal for you. After that, you're on your own. Best of luck. I must return to my work now. I'm reading up on the most fascinating of new technique. It's called the lobotomy. Oh, good grief. Oh.
Dr. Bauer tells you that she has no allegiance to Mordenheim and doesn't see any reason to keep the technician in custody.
This is my asylum now. At last I can do as I see fit. I'll start with better treatment for all my patients.
Dr. Bauer says, her enthusiasm growing.
For example, evidence shows that the innovative new lobotomy procedure can do a great deal to soothe the nerves and calm aggression. I'll start trials straight away.
Dr. Bauer opens a portal that will send you to your next destination. Elise's cabin on the Isles of Agony.
Oh well. The real well, not perfect, but maybe we can get. Hopefully, it's a step up. That wasn't the portal she meant. This is the portal she meant. Yep, back to the Isle of Agony.
You step out of the portal and into Elise's cabin. Armin, you're safe. Come, we don't have much time. Let's get to work.
Welcome back! Strange to see Armin again after so long. Almost reminds me of happier times. But I think that we all know those times are gone. I know what I have to do. If the heart has to go to save Lamordia, well then, that means that I need to go at the same time, don't I? Well, I'm ready. Been living on borrowed time anyway. Tell Armand to get on with it, on it and alter the heart, all right?
Elise says she's ready to undergo the procedure. She nods at Armin, signaling him to begin.
All right, let's hope this goes right.
Armin begins work on the unbreakable heart, modifying its structure so that it will self-destruct when triggered by Elise. Elise gives you a grim nod.
Just get me in front of Victra and I'll set off the fireworks. I might be going down, but she's coming with me. I'm ready to go to Schloss Mordenheim whenever you are. Defeating Victra won't be easy for me, but I think you have what it takes to help me do it. Victra, my love, your time has come.
All right. Well, what's next? While I was sent to the asylum by the former asylum doctor, she handled part 1, and it is the former orderly who actually gives you part 2 if you don't do them one right on back on the other. So let's see what he has to say. You managed to get Armin out? Very impressive. And you dealt with the director of and head orderly as well? Very impressive indeed. I'll sleep better at night knowing that the patients are no longer subject to those 2 monsters. Take this, you earned it. Alright, now we need to take the fight to Dr. Mordenheim. So let's see. Sneaking boots, no. Cursing hand wraps, no. Well. No. Well, I see that there is one more person in this arc, and I presume that is the one who will have the final quest to the storyline, which is what we'll be doing in the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.